Two is more than one, but the brand new BMW X2 is an exception. The slightly less practical but sportier-looking subcompact X2 is BMW's smallest SUV, and it rides on the same platform as the boxier X1. The second-generation X2 has more exhaust tips than pistons and a more acerbic smile. The turbocharged inline four-cylinder, dual-clutch automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, and 241 horsepower are shared by the 241 horsepower xDrive 28i and M35i xDrive. However, the M adds power with 312 horsepower, larger brakes, and a faster top speed. It also has a lot of the blue, purple, and red M-powered accents that go along with BMW's motorsport-inspired sub-brand. It is anticipated that the 5-passenger two-rod X2 will go on sale in March of 2024. This year marks the launch of the X2's second generation, which sees the car getting bigger and more streamlined like a coupe. The updated X2 power plant gives the vehicle more horsepower, giving it more attitude than before, and all-wheel drive is now standard on the X2. March 2024 will see the X2's arrival in dealerships. Compared to the outgoing model, the interior of the new X2 appears to have been cut from a whole different bolt of cloth. A superior digital display screen has taken the place of the outdated model's piano black plastic surrounds and matte black plastic buttons, which have been trash-canned. In the X2, passengers have more room than before. According to BMW, the car's larger dimensions have resulted in more shoulder and elbow room, as well as a full inch more of extra knee room for backseat passengers. When the back seats are folded down in a 40-20-40 split, there is up to 51 cubic feet of cargo space available. It is optional to have the heated steering wheel and front seats as well as remote start. A 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine from the previous model, updated for the new X2, is mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. The M35i xDrive is more powerful than the xDrive 28i, which has an output increase over the previous generation X2, producing a respectable 241 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. The M35i xDrive generates 312 horsepower, thanks to updated internals designed to withstand the boost in performance. BMW says the M-powered X2 can reach 60 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds, but we think it will do much better given the 302 horsepower 2019 X2 M35i we tested earlier was able to reach 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds. All-season tires are standard on both X2 models, but the M35i xDrive has larger 20-inch wheels. The slightly wider tires on both X2 models than the previous model contribute to the new model's more aggressive appearance. When both models are fitted with all-season tires, their top speeds are capped at 130 miles per hour. However, when they are upgraded to performance summer tires, the M35i xDrive has a 6 miles per hour advantage into the danger zone, reaching a top speed of 155 miles per hour, while the xDrive 28i tops out at 149 miles per hour. Once we've tested either X2, we'll update this space with performance results. BMW's large curved instrument panel display is standard equipment on every X2. A 10.7-inch sister screen displays infotainment controls, while the gauge cluster, measuring 10.25 inches, displays speed and other driving information. With perhaps too many configuration options available, the system offers wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility for every X2. The M35i xDrive comes with a wireless smartphone charger as standard, and the xDrive 28i's optional convenience equipment package makes one available as well. If your playlist calls for it, the premium equipment package includes a potent Harman Kardon sound system that amplifies the X2's trunk's thump. The most recent iteration of the forward collision mitigation system, which adds more features to help prevent collisions, is standard equipment on the new BMW X2. It has features like braking function for pedestrians and cyclists, collision warning, and the ability to alert the driver to approaching pedestrians and cyclists when turning right. It can also detect pedestrians and cyclists who are parallel to the road. When turning left, the forward collision mitigation system further contributes to increased safety. Visual and auditory alerts are activated, and the brakes are applied to stop the driver from completing the maneuver. If a car is approaching from the side of the road, they need to cross. The BMW X2 now comes equipped with standard active blind spot detection and an exit warning function that alerts the driver if a car or bike approaches. and there is a chance of a collision on either side of the car if a door is opened. LEDs in the mirror or ambient lighting flash to warn the driver or front passenger of the impending danger. Additionally, an audio signal is released. The 2024 BMW X2 offers two distinct models, each with its own pricing structure. The base model, the BMW X2 xDrive 28i, starts at $42,995. If you're looking for a more high-performance option, the BMW X2 M35i xDrive is available at a starting price of $52,395. It's important to note that these prices are for the base models and may vary based on location, additional features, and any applicable taxes or fees. For the most accurate and detailed pricing information, it's advisable to reach out to a local BMW dealership or visit the official BMW website. Numerous features, including 19-inch wheels, an enormous infotainment display, LED headlights, and active blind spot detection, are standard on the xDrive 28i. Although the base model's engine tune is less aggressive and it has smaller wheels than the wilder M35i xDrive, it is still likely to be a more comfortable vehicle. The xDrive 28i is available with a M Sport equipment package that adds M wheels, paddle shifters, an adaptive M suspension, and better brakes. However, we anticipate that the base model of this new generation X2 will be the one with the most improvements.